Practice keeps your skills sharp.
Let's move! This one's mine.
Mortal, hello? Over here.
Away, you pestering phantom. You're here. Blast these frayed fates. Let's get in there and turn theory into practice, eh? Smooth these things back into the universe. Well, first, we enter the drift and find the darn thing. The Fate Weaver key in your able hands will lead us where we need to go. Now, properly attuned, it should allow you to tug on the threads that bind my fate to me. We use the Fate Weaver key itself to bind this frayed fate back into the fabric of the universe. I'm not... well, to be totally honest, I'm not exactly sure what that will look like. But we're armed with the dead friend's knowledge. We'll see it done. Into the drift! Huzzah!
You! Traveler! I need help. I was swept overboard in a storm and found myself washed up in this terrifying land. What happened? I must find my ship. I must find Nanarel, my father. Are you real or just another spirit? I am Landervel, first mate on the opulent Gale. My father, Nanarel, is the ship's captain. We were trapped in a horrible storm. I fell into the churning sea. I was dragged under the waves, blacked out, and awoke nearby in a ship's graveyard. I need to find my father and my ship. When I last saw him, he was at the wheel, clutching his treasured belongings, a locket, a spyglass, and the ship's logbook. Our ship must have run it. Thank you. I fled from ghosts in Daedra when I came ashore and heard one of them call it Fathom's Drift. I will not leave this place before I've tracked down my father and our ship. Surely he survived the storm. My father has captained the opulent Gale since I was a boy. He built the ship with his own 2 hands. I may never be the captain he'd hoped I'd be, but I'll never forget how alive I felt knowing he was at the wheel. This place? I don't know where we are. There was a storm and a great wave and my father shouting. Yes, he was shouting at the storm. Hermaeus Mora. High elves don't deal with Daedra, but he's known among the sailors as Hermaeus Mora, the Tide King. He carries many names, but he lives deep beneath the waves. Could my father have angered him somehow?
The Fate Weaver key will be our guide. It should make visible the threads that bind me to the nearby frayed fate. Get out of there!
through these sea caves. Look for my father's belongings. If you find them, we'll likely find him as well.
There. A thread. Untie it, and we'll follow the thread to the next. And the next! Ah! Martina's work. My research. It's working! Smashing!
Over so soon.
Onward and upward, as always! Ha! That thread was woven past that door! Up the ramp! I think I see something!
That'll teach them not to cross us.
Look there! This distortion is a frayed fate. Let's pull this situation into focus.
Swap the deck, Azander. Stop lollygagging, Azander. I'm tired of all this.
What? A sailor? How odd. I haven't wanted to be a sailor since I was a child.
Bilge rats and stale bread. I'll never make it to first mate. Such potential. Stronger now.
Twitching tentacles, what is that?
I grow stronger.
Quickly, use the key. These rune forms should banish that thing.
We will not be undone.
It worked! Oh, I wasn't sure it would. What we just witnessed. Distressing, horrid, disconcerting. Apologies, cohort. I'm free associating to deal with my emotions. Of course, just processing. Tem, it seems, was telling the truth. Afraid fate has grown in strength somehow. Become adversarial. Allow me to take back the Fate Weaver key. I'll need to consider this new information.
My father treasured this locket. He wore it on every voyage for good luck. He would never leave it behind. But it is marked with the symbol of Hermes Mora. I never noticed that before. I recognize this. Father's spyglass. But its lens is cracked and useless. Gale. Is my father there?
Alive! I'm so relieved.
Father, is that you? Are you... this ghost?
You brought my son here. I thought I lost him. For that, you have my thanks. Been restored to me. We must complete the pact before this gift is taken back. I watched my son swept overboard. He would drown in the storm. I appealed to a greater power, but you must sacrifice 3 tokens from my past. Logbook, spyglass, and locket at the unquenchable brazier near the entrance to the sea caves to seal the pact. Do this. You brought my son here. I thought I lost him.
I am alive. I should be dead. I need time to think all this over. Let's gather the items my father's spirit spoke of and go back to the brazier where you found me.
skill issue.
That's my father's handwriting. And someone else's as well. What does it mean?
Let's notch some heads. Should have been more prepared. Hit him twice for flinching. issue.
I cannot believe it. My father traded his life for mine.
Let me tell you all, my friend. Then you can cast the items into the flames and complete my pact. I will tell you everything. Of my relationship to the Daedric Prince, and what I did to save my son. The pact was with Hermas Mora, who sleeps with his secrets in the depths. I had learned an incantation to entreat with him from an ancient sailor, and inscribed the summoning into my logbook. When I saw my child swept away in the storm, I knew he would perish, and I invoked the pact. Hermas Mora heard my prayers and answered. At a cost. My son was saved, but I am fated to serve as Hermas Mora's guide in this land of lost souls. You must burn the relics of my past, so I exist only in memory. Sacrifice the spyglass, logbook, and locket in the brazier. These items represent my past. Place them in the sacred flame to finalize my pact and seal my fate. Should Hermas Mora rescind his offer, Landauvel will perish. With this glass, I beheld Hermas Mora rising from the sea in response to my evocation. It nearly shattered my mind, so horrid was his visage. The book invokes the pact I made. I transcribed the spell into it. When I spoke the words aloud, Hermas Mora's right. Burning the book and the other items finalizes my agreement. Unless it is fed to the brazier, there is still a chance Hermas Mora would return my son to the depths and let him drown. Ah, that is a treasured totem of my past life, of my lovely wife and devoted son. It is marked by the hand of Hermas Mora when he agreed to spare my son's life. You've heard what I have to say. Now place the sacrifices into the flame.
My head is spinning. My father is dead. The logbook. Why didn't it burn? I don't understand. How is this possible? Hermas Mora has changed the bargain. It now reads, "Let Nanarel, or the memory of him, become my guide for the drowned dead." The words, "or the memory of him," are new. What does this mean? You mean to suggest Hermas Mora wants me to forget my own father? Forget our time together? Surely I would never... No, I will do it. If it means my father will return to the mortal plane, I will do whatever it takes. Hermas Mora will trade my memories for my father's life. I would forget him, but he would live. Yes. Give me the...
I would rather perish than let my son forget me. Let me seal the pact. It seems my fate is now in your hands. Whatever this new bargain is, I beg you, do not... I'm unsure how you came to help my son, but I'm indebted to you, stranger. Give me the... I am. I made my choice the moment my son was swept overboard. Hermes Mora honored his side of the... And I should have a son forget his father? I would rather perish, literally. Let me honor the original promise I made. My son is stubborn, but he offers too. My son is disappointed, but you respected my wishes, and for that, I am in your debt. Let me offer some small reward for your... Hear me, Hermes Mora. My liege, seal our pact for eternity. We rebuke your other offer.
My father. Gone. I have no words. I am grateful for your assistance, traveler. Please, leave me with my grief.
There you are! Come, let's talk. I'm ecstatic. Ebullient, even. Incredible. Somehow, my experiment seems to have created a new, previously unseen mystic phenomenon. One frayed fate consumed the other by means and for reasons unknown. I'd be even happier if it didn't want me dead. Ha! Yes. I mean, would I prefer this adversary enjoy a strenuous argument over a pot of tea? Without a doubt. But you have to understand, I believe the Fate Weaver experiment was an abject failure. Indubitably. And mark me well, this discovery would not have been possible without your insights and abettance. We make a superlative research duo, you and I. I haven't had a competent cohort in some time. I must. My fate is still frayed, after all. It must be restored, and this dark being dealt with. But now, a question for you. Would you be willing, if you have the time and inclination, to continue our collaboration? Together, my new cohort, we began the work of understanding the nature of fate. We put an old friend to rest. And someday soon, we'll repair the key. But for now, accept my promised coin with enthusiastic thanks. On together, cohort, we will accomplish stupendous things, remarkable things, for research!
Let's hear it.
Arrival, anticipation. Ah, yes.
Have you found any ciphers or strange grimoires in your travels, stranger? There are tomes missing from our collection and several ciphers as well. If you come across them in your travels, bring... Talaxalt is dead? That is unfortunate. She was a promising cipher. I looked forward to many profitable discourses with her, but Apocrypha holds many dangers for mortals. Why, this is the first volume of the Numinous Grimoire. It's one of the tomes that went missing from our collection. A dangerous book of forbidden knowledge. It destroys the mind of any... This is troubling. Talaxalt should have known better than to meddle with a numinous grimoire. I must look into this. Thank you for bringing back this book, and the news of sight. A strange tale. Why would this mysterious A kill a cipher who did as they asked? What's behind the promise to read the book together? Well, if you find any other dead ciphers or missing books in your travels, come tell me. That is unclear. No mortal has read a volume of the Numinous Grimoire and survived with their mind intact. We think it deals with transformations, immortality, or so the Daedra familiar with the book tell us. They could be lying. Because ciphers are dead. The note you found makes it clear someone used my colleagues to get their hands on the grimoire. Then this instigator repaid a cipher's help with death. None of us are safe until this mystery is solved. That makes two of us. There must be a connection between these ciphers. Something they have in common, but I do not know what it is. Which missing cipher? Talaxalt? An Argonian scholar who didn't always fit in here. A free spirit of sorts. She valued knowledge in many forms. Songs, art, handicrafts. Talaxalt rarely bothered with books. When she wanted to know something, she sought instruction. It might have. Talaxalt sometimes made strange bargains with those she wanted to learn from, dealt with entities few other ciphers know. Knowledge has a price. It might. I can think of a few entities who might use that monogram. Some mortal, some Daedra. I need to make some inquiries. Discreetly. If I ask the wrong question of the wrong person, I might put myself at risk.
look for my mirror, and see if the Void Prowlers dropped anything. Here's where those thieves ambushed me.
Let it sit with you. Novel erudition always makes me heady.
Is that cloth? Yes, good. Useful. See my mirror? Could be a trap. You get it. My mirror! Is it broken? Why would Void Prowler brutes keep notes? People leave trash everywhere, don't they? That's enough. Bring what you found to Hezek. The mortal keeps Hezek waiting with anticipation. I can stand here forever. You're the one who grows old. But you found my mirror, and that's what matters. I'll use it to track the Void Prowlers. Assuming you mortals are quite skilled at picking up garbage, aren't they? Anyway, this fabric tore off a Void Prowler's tunic. I grabbed for it as I fell. We'll use this to track the thieves. This notebook, it's nothing. Not every piece of detritus you see on the ground is about you. You don't give Hezek orders. But yes, I'll use this cloth and notebook to locate them. Should have guessed. They went to the Obscured Forum, right where I was headed. Head south and you'll find the Obscured Forum. Hard to miss. Look for the books. We'll catch the Void Prowlers there, and the mortal knows very little about Scarfin, yes. My mirror shows me other places in Oblivion. Usually places I've already been to. This time, I used... One of the thieves! You talk to her. It could be a trick.
Great. Now you're here. I told him it was a bad idea. Zaval said he underestimated them. Damn, this stings. Our leader pushed us to raid the Forum. Quite the bounty, he thought. I told him the Dark Reeves live in there. They'll tear us up. Vicious guards. Crazed. Attack on sight. Unless you're a book. You're with the runt. Zaval's still in there. If you go after him, last I saw Zaval, he ran deep into the Forum. Have fun with the Dark Reeves if you go in. Now leave me be, mortal. I have dying to do. Not personal. He works for Wim. She has the juicy stuff. Valuable. With that and the score here, maybe we get our own fortress. Mortals. It was a joke. We don't die. This just hurts. I'm ready for a new body.
Get it. Now we find that secret. Hezek will let you lead. See here? The intake chamber. Deposit a secret, get a boon. No, no, no! It's too big! We need a plan. Talk with me. The obscured forum is too big! Why can't you summon portals? Hezek can only fit one person. I don't want to leave you aside. Too dangerous. For you. So we search them. The longer we wander aimlessly, the more likely a swarm of dark reefs tears us apart. This is impossible. I suppose I'll prepare myself for another 1,000 years. Now you're giving me orders? Can Hezek ever make a decision of his own? Yes, of course. Let me do as you wish. It does appear the leader was here recently. Watch for the dark reefs. They hide in the dark, naturally.
Confound it!
Onward and upward.
Oh, the runt's here.
That's him! He kicked me! Does he have the secret? The secret isn't here. I failed. All the void crawlers are dead, stuck in the obscured forum, and the secret's still lost. I'm a failure, mortal! I let back. You don't understand! Secrets want to hide. They change appearance to blend in. Hezek bets this one looks like a book now because look around. We can't find one. See? No, all I see in it is my pitiful face. Just how Madam Wim must see me. Wait, hold on. items. Yes! How could Hezek... Let's see what's useful in a bookstore. Get me a tome shell feather, a glob of mold, red, not green, and... oh right, a quill. Hezek has never had a great memory. Everything I listed should be plentiful here. Tome shells are everywhere, so finding a feather is easy. For red mold, it grows in dark corners. And a quill? Look on the desk. I'll stay with you to make sure you get the right things. Did I? I don't think so. Hezek didn't know mortals were prone to hear things that were never said. That I certainly never said. And if I had said it, I wouldn't tell you anyway. Long ago, before I worked for Madam Wim, I found things. It was my whole existence. Lose something, I'd find it. Mortal summon. That's the red kind, right? Perfect.
If we must!
That tip should be sharp enough. Tome shell feather, good. I hate those pests. Too cramped. Hezek needs space for the spell. Deeper into the forum we go. I hear the echo of a hall. Should be plenty of space for the spell. Meet Hezek inside. Perfect. My spell will cover a wide area here. Don't dawdle. Bring those reagents here. After so many years, Hezek feels uncertain about this. Do I still have the skill? What if it turns me inside out? Or I fall through a portal into the lap of a Hazakrell? Yes, that's right. And I need to do this. To reduce my debt, of course. I'll need perfect concentration, so don't... While Hezek knows what he's doing, I might not get this right the first time, so you'll need to be patient. I'll call out the location of where I think it is, and... I think I found the secret! Follow the flare! Follow the flare. What did Hezek say? I find things. I can't believe you doubted me. Thanks for running around. It wouldn't have worked without you here. Except I would have found a way. No, you hold on to it. That thing has caused me enough trouble. If the Dark Reaves attack us, Madam Wim wants me to deposit that secret at the intake maw. That will purchase her a boon of Mora. I need a moment to recover. Go back to the intake room and drop this secret into the intake maw. I'll be... Such a troublesome secret. It better be a good one.
A boon for knowledge. Deposit payment for assessment.
Well, do as it says.
Knowledge deposited. Hold for assessment.
No, I do not want to hear Wim's dumb
Hezek is my most invaluable servant. Much of my power comes from his skill. Without him, I would be lost.
What? It's supposed to be a secret, not a lie.
Knowledge assessed and found sufficient. Accept this boon of Hermaeus Mora. Move along.
It's true? You get the boon. Hezek needs to think. Ridiculous. Meet me outside, mortal. I'm done here. I never want to see another book. So, you have the boon, which means the secret had value. Madam Wynn believes what she said. You helped lowly Hezek, reminded me of my purpose. Even though relying on a mortal embarrassed, Hezek's... My debt to Madam Wynn gets too low. I'll mess up a job on purpose. The Void Prowlers have a clan, yes? I have her. That's it. That's the most valuable thing I can give you. What she said changes nothing, by the way. Hezek still resents scurrying around when told to. Still. Alright then, back to Fargrave for me. Hope I never see you again, Mortal. You and I are different. Madam Wynn, me.